Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Adamant Mindset. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
The way the law goes, like being undetectable, like I really don't have to disclose my status.
Right.
And you think about it, like anyone that you meet on your first date or if like you're hooking up, like are you like, I have diabetes, I have high blood pressure. You're not telling them any of this.
Yeah, you can't catch diabetes and high blood pressure by having sex.
Where HIV is now, like if you are undetectable, like you don't necessarily like have to disclose that.
Starting off, am I communicating this off the cuff? No. The thing with disclosure is that it is a personal choice. I do not have to share with you if I don't want to.
The worst STD to catch is herpes because you don't really get no benefit from it. But if you go and catch a long life STD like AIDS, Aiden, do you know what that do for you?
What?
You don't know?
No, what does AIDS do for you?
AIDS is the best STD you can catch.
I get so many videos, you know
What the f is going on?
some of the videos I'm getting that people send to me, videos of women trying to normalize some of the worst things in society. Let's normalize herpes. I'm getting so many people sending me messages and the videos be somebody that have herpes.
Hello there fellas, welcome back to my channel, and this first video could be...
I saw the title of this and I was blown away, but I was like, we've been watching a lot of videos of women trying to downplay STDs a lot too, so it's not that surprising.
I don't know, it could really annoy you. So I just want to warn you. That's it. That's what we got here today.
My name is Bianca and I'm HIV positive. Starting off, am I communicating this off the cuff? No. The thing with disclosure is that it is a personal choice.
See, that's crazy right there.
I do not have to share with you if I don't want to. When it comes to HIV disclosure, you want to ask yourself 4 questions. Who am I disclosing to? Why am I disclosing? What am I disclosing? Everyone doesn't need to know everything. And where am I disclosing? If I'm going to tell someone that I'm HIV positive, I have to feel like I can trust that you're going to hold space for what I'm saying. And on top of that, I need to make sure that I'm going to be safe. The truth of the matter is that your health is not my responsibility, and the way that you perceive me is not my responsibility.
Look at that.
If that bothers you so much, you should not be having sex nor engaging in hookup culture.
And this is why we shouldn't have casual sex and engage in normal hookup culture, guys. You got women like this ready to infect the shit out of you, and best of luck if you're not Magic Johnson.
Likelihood of someone disclosing while engaging in casual sex is very low. Lastly, all of my encounters are unprotected.
Go! You disgust me! Go!
Put HIV positive on my all my profiles. People don't want to touch you. I remember being on a date with someone, so I brought him back to my place. I was like, okay, like I need to tell you something. Like I'm HIV positive. And I remember he like looked at me. It was like hurt him. I was like, I thought he was gonna beat the shit with me. He was like, I can't believe you wouldn't tell me, and like you gave me HIV, and like was just losing his mind. And I'm like, no, that's not possible. Even if I bled on you.
How is it not possible? Where are you learning this from? It's from the blood. It's from fluids.
You in an open wound, like that wouldn't happen. I'm undetectable. And but he just like didn't want to hear it. Now, like the way the law goes, like being undetectable, like I really don't have to disclose my status. Right. And you think about it, like anyone that you meet on your first date or if like you're hooking up, like are you like, I have diabetes, I have high blood pressure. You're not.
You should tell people straight off the bat so they don't waste time, resources, and effort onto you when that is something that they don't want to deal with. That might be useful. It might help you vet better people instead of tricking people and then telling them later when you probably gave it to them or maybe possibly have given it to them. Of course, they're going to be outraged and upset.
I'm not telling them any of this shit. Where HIV is now, like if you are undetectable, like you don't necessarily like have to disclose that. I don't think you're putting anyone at any risk that you have to like necessarily go through that, but it's because of the stigma and shame that I feel like I have to disclose. People would look at that as betrayal. I put HIV positive.
Would you look at that? Normalizing HIVs. This dude is literally comparing having HIV with blood pressure or diabetes.
Right.
This cannot be like how delusional you have to be. We aren't normalizing HIV. No. Did he say he doesn't want to disclose his HIV status? This is manslaughter. See, this kind of people just want to pass it around, like spread it. They don't care. They know that their health is already at risk. So they want to pass it around and make others miserable as well. Like if they're getting treated miserably, like they're having some kind of unfair thing in their life, they want to pass it around and make others' life miserable as well. That's their mindset.
I think everybody's like that now. Everybody lives in misery and just wants to cause as much misery to everybody upon them as possible.
We all know that. That's man.
Crazy.
Really, diabetes, you can't pass that. Let's be for real. Exactly. Like comparing diabetes and blood pressure. This is like beyond stupid. Let me know what you guys feel about this.
These are running rampant in Houston. So the results that just came back in for the number of STD cases in Houston in 1 week. Chlamydia, 3,678. Gonorrhea, 2,955. Syphilis, 22,715 cases in 1 week.
Holy shit.
HIV, 17,272 cases in 1 week.
What the
Unknown.
fuck?
There's 5 unknowns. So they're like, you have an STD? We don't even know what it is. STDs are running rampant.
And they want to normalize having STDs. Like, it's crazy. What do you guys feel about this? Now, these are crazy numbers, man.
Over the weekend, I told someone that I was talking to, but for only a week, so maybe that's where I went wrong. I don't know. That I was HIV positive.
Look at that.
The first person that I've ever told that I'm actually talking to that, saw something with. Basically, he blocked me. Been like really down about it because it's like, it's nothing that I did. And like, he's just not like...
Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck if it's nothing you did. I didn't want to be short, but I'm still short. Am I going to try to do something and make shame people to try to accept my shortness or lie to people about it? Like, this is crazy. Like, at least my shortness isn't going to translate to them or something, Like, this is life-altering disease that is permanent, right? Yes, maybe drugs and all of these things nowadays has made it better, but I don't give no fucks about that. I remember watching the Dallas Players Club, and I remember growing up in the 90s, how devastating it was for so many people, especially people in the same-sex communities. They were dying left and right. Nowadays, we're not even scared of it. What the fuck?
Giving me a shot, and
Look at that.
it kind of sucks. Because I've never been in this kind of position, I've never felt this kind of rejection before in my life. But
Nobody
I'm so
cares.
happy and I'm so
You
proud of
deserve it.
myself because I did tell him and I wasn't ashamed when I told him. I was like very matter-of-factly when I told him, and that's like really big for me because I'm finally like embracing and getting confidence in this new journey that I'm on. Our hope is not lost.
A new journey.
I know I'm gonna be happy with someone. I'm happy now, and love me for who I am. The ideal situation would be like, damn, this shit is scary, but if you're telling me that I'm not at risk and that you're healthy, I'm willing to do the research that I need to do to see if we can make this work.
Please.
This was my first experience telling someone. It sucked.
The worst STD to catch is herpes because you don't really get no benefit from it. But if you go and catch a long life STD like AIDS, Aiden, do you know what that do for you?
What?
You don't know?
No, what does AIDS do for you?
AIDS is the best STD you can catch. All right, HIV in particular, because when you get HIV, Aiden, you get government assistance, you get food stamps, you get a handicap sticker.
Wait, what? They do? That doesn't make me want to get AIDS, but what the fuck?
You get free insurance, you get free tuition, you get all of this shit with just having HIV. And HIV don't even turn into AIDS anymore. If you want a free money glitch, go out here and try to get AIDS.
Don't say it.
Unfortunately,
Bro.
Hey, you think I'm bullshit?
Bro.
You think I'm bullshit?
No, bro, but come on. You don't want...
I usually agree with the brother, but this time I cannot agree with them whatsoever.
anyone getting HIV. Come on, that's crazy.
You ain't gotta work no more.
Wait, they.
And the medication is too good for you to not die from AIDS.
But
It is a glitch, AIDS.
listen,
You know what? You have the right to remain stupid, boy.
I'm speechless. Like,
Right.
I don't know what to make out of this. Now, there could be people out there with this kind of thinking. Like, this would actually be their mindset. Like, having this kind of condition could make you better. Like, I don't know, government assistance? This is wild. Let me know what you guys feel about that.
I'm actually so glad that you asked this, because what a lot of people don't understand is that men can have active transmitted infections but be completely asymptomatic for years, meaning they are walking around and transmitting this infection to anyone with whom they have sex. If that's oral sex, if that's vaginal, if that's anal, whatever it might be, they are giving that STI out to other women or male partners without even having symptoms for themselves, which is why men should be getting tested every 3 months if you are
Why not women? Why is everything put on men?
active every 3 months, and actually every partner. But I know that a lot of men are having new partners every other day, which means you should be
Who? How many men? Where are these men?
using condoms. You could be actively carrying sexually transmitted infection right now and have not a single symptom.
And this is why women should be the ones getting tested. They seem to think that men are sleeping around so indiscriminately and so easily, but it's really women. You guys are the harborer of this STDs.
Like, you could be watching this video and actually have chlamydia or gonorrhea or syphilis, God forbid, and you don't know it. Women can also be largely asymptomatic, which was the case with me. I was largely asymptomatic until it was too late, and then I was hospitalized. So just get tested regularly and use condoms.
I'll agree with that.
Did you guys notice what just happened? She started the video blaming men
Right?
for everything. And at the end, she blamed that, okay, I was symptomatic too, but okay, that's not important. Men have to step up.
Right?
See, I believe both parties should test before engaging in activity. Like, if you're a responsible adult, do check if your partner has it or no. Take medical checkups, then do it. Like, your life is more important than that fraction of movement that's gonna end soon.
What is it, like 5
You know what I'm
minutes for
trying to
most of
say?
us?
Like, that little bit of movement is going to ruin your entire life if you are literally a person who is healthy and had no past of any STDs. Don't take that risk, guys. Always make sure your partner is okay.
And I would like nothing more. Fix the community one person at a time. I am going to leave this earth in a better place had I not been here. But I need you to buy in to the thing that you say that you want to do. To have strong, healthy people and families. Ladies, because I'm going to get to the fellas in a minute, is you have to come to the front of the congregation whole. You cannot come in thinking that somebody is going to save you from yourself. That is not his job. We got a lot of jobs. We got a lot of responsibilities. We got a lot of things that we got to be accountable for in life. But one of them is not to fix you. You coming into these relationships broken. You never sat and thought for 1 second that you had to fix yourself. I get so many videos. You know what some of the videos I'm getting that people are sending me? Videos of women trying to normalize some of the worst things in society. Let's normalize being flawed. Let's normalize being crazy. Let's normalize healthy, unstable relationships. Let's normalize herpes. I'm getting so many people sending me messages, and the videos be somebody that have herpes. Listen, the majority of the population is getting it. Let's normalize having a conversation about how we can just make sure that we don't deal with each other when we have breakouts. Not normalizing dysfunction, not normalizing stupidity. Why do I have to convert myself over? And this was the precursor to what we even see with the community. Because what they doing is just leapfrogging off of your bullshit. And I would like nothing more. Fix the community one person at a time.
The 6 people I've been in a relationship with who I disclosed to and why those relationships ended. Number 1, this was the first person I ever disclosed to, and they took it really well. They went to their doctor, got tested, got the information they needed, and based on that information, they said, okay, cool, let's do this. He turned out to be an abusive alcoholic. Number 2, this one was shortly after some may call a rebound. That relationship I just talked about also took it really well, but we were ultimately misaligned on career goals and where we were in life. Number 3, if you follow me on Instagram and remember Maintenance Man, this is him. We had a pretty significant age gap. It was 6 or 7 years, but most importantly, a maturity gap, and we were at different places in life. Number 4, this person took it really well. We were still casually dating. So I was seeing multiple people. He was seeing multiple people. We chose to make sure that we were really safe. Wore a condom every time that we hooked up. And I'm not sure if he shared this information with his other partners, but I told him it was okay to do so. We ended up making it exclusive, and 8 months later realized that he was still dealing with the tail end of a divorce, and we weren't in the same place in life. Number 5, when they tell you that they're not ready for a committed relationship, believe them. This person said that, and then we proceeded to exclusively date for months. It ultimately did not work out. Last but not least, this was probably my most chaotic disclosure ever. I fumbled over my words. I was super nervous. I hadn't done it in a while. It had been a minute since I had dated. And the person said, "Oh my gosh, I thought you were going to tell me something way worse. Of course, that's fine." He said, next time, if there is a next time that you have to tell someone, just spit it out because it's really not that big of a deal. He hugged me. We dated for a couple of months. It was great. He was such a gentleman, but ultimately just not my person. Dating is already really hard. Disclosure makes it a little bit harder, but there's plenty of other reasons why you're not going to align with someone. Try not to lose sleep over this.
This subject is very stigmatized, has a lot of shame around it, but then I noticed warts on my genitals. Very, very painful. These last few days, I've just felt run down, icky, haven't had an appetite.
Yeah, you did get run down by a bunch of dicks.
Uncomfortable. It hurts to walk. It hurts to sit. Everything hurts. I'm scared. If it's herpes, I know it's not the end of the world. I'm about to go to my appointment now, so I will come back with an update.
Look at that.
I have herpes.
Look.
If I have unprotected sex, I have to tell them. I don't know how this is going to affect my dating life. I can't give birth vaginally if I have an outbreak.
Yeah. Why would I want to date someone that has a chance of giving my kids herpes?
I don't know. I don't fucking know how I'm supposed to tell my parents this.
Tell you
It's
you're
also
a dirty
just
slut.
fucking painful. And I'm gonna have these outbreaks for the rest of my life.
Nobody cares. I have no sympathy for you.
I feel like my parents are gonna be so disappointed in me.
Like they don't regret the actions. They don't regret what they did. They just regret the consequences.
I don't know.
Girl with herpes.
Ugh.
Stop that boo-hoo, woe is me crap. Stop that, oh my gosh, no one's ever gonna want me. Oh my gosh, my love life is over, baby. You know what's gonna boost your confidence? Getting right with you. Get to the gym. Get your body right. Feel confident in your skin.
please.
Get your health right. Get your money right. Get your mental right. Get your spiritual right. Glow up, shorty. Glow up. Apply pressure still. Don't let your diagnosis make you fall off. Stop that. No one's ever gonna want me. Do you want you? Figure out why your want is not enough. Make your want enough. Make your acceptance enough. Let's go.
A person who wrote the book Getting Unstuck, and the subtitle of the book was Getting Unstuck, Girl to Girl You Can Be Infected Indeed.
Infected with the HIV virus.
Damn.
The show centers around growing up in Harlem, abuse, addiction, and in explicit detail how she contracted the virus, not through heterosexual contact or IV drug use, but from her female partner.
Damn.
They're like, girl, you know you was with some man somewhere. You need to stop it. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you, he infected her and she infected me, and I'm going to show you how. But what people don't realize, it's not the sex of the person, it's the act of sex. And it's coming in contact with the bodily fluid.
Correct.
Man.
And so that's why it was so important for me, because I see my people don't get it. I was dealing with somebody that was a woman that had AIDS. She had contracted it from her boyfriend. So they both had the virus unbeknownst to me.
Okay.
And so I had dealt with her and had sex with her for 3 years, unprotected sex.
Okay.
And that's, my biggest message today. If I don't get a chance to say anything else today, protect yourself. Because you have a choice today whether you can become HIV positive or not. So we were with each other for 3 years, and she had AIDS, and I contracted from her.
When did you find out that you had AIDS, and what was your initial reaction?
Well, initially I had HIV. So that's what happens to you at first. And I found out when I went to a program, it was a year program for rehabilitation, and 6 months, actually 7 months into the program, I went and I got tested, and I found that I had the virus. And at that point, I needed to confront her. My counselor wanted me to confront her. And I did that, and I confronted her.
I was about to ask, did you ever see her again?
And I go back and I confront her, but it wasn't a bad confrontation because I felt the worst of it had been, told to me.
Right.
And when I got to her, she was on her deathbed. She had 3 T cells left.
Wow.
At that time, the AZT drug was around. There were really no other cocktails. And she was really on her way out.
Yeah, need some laughs.
If you're
after that.
between the ages of 18 and 30 and you're feeling lost in life, you need to watch this video.
What the fuck?
What?
Look at that.
It's Spider-Man.
That's fucking me. That's my fucking picture.
That's Peter Parker.
That ain't Peter Parker. That is fucking me. Son of a bitch. Look here. Look at Shrek. They even got my fucking face on his eyes. Oh, hell no. Oh,
This granny's
motherfucker.
awesome.
They even got me looking like Will on Stranger Things. Son of a bitch.
What the hell's going
Where
on
the
here?
fuck they get these?
Hey, they got the new Grand Theft Auto.
Motherfucker, that's me. How the fuck they get that?
I don't know, Granny. Did you give them permission to use?
Hell no. Motherfucker. What the fuck's going on? Did you do this shit?
No, I don't work at Walmart.
Well, how the fuck did they get them?
They didn't look that much like you, Granny.
The fuck I didn't. I'll call fucking corporate. I'll find out who in the fuck's doing this shit.
What are you gonna say to corporate?
Well, that's the word the fuck they got them at. Who in the hell give them permission to use me on the front of the fucking shit?
This is what the Starbucks logo would look like from behind. This is her tail, and it is spread wide open. Now I have...
I just go by she, her. What about you?
I just use my name as my main pronoun.
What's your name?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah, but my secondary pronoun, I just go by her. So just like you go by she, her, instead of she, I go by Nick, basically. So I got this exercise that I do basically for us to get comfortable with each other's pronouns. So basically, I'll start with the exercise. So for you, I'd go your she, her, your she, her, your she, her. And for me, you could
So
go.
you're Nick. You're. I just go by she, her. What about you?
How to know if white cock or black cock is right for you. Let's talk about it. It's important to know that both will get the job done, but depending on your needs and what you need to fill, one is definitely better than the other. In my case, I will be choosing the black cock for the front. If you are working with a large gap or hole, you will see that this is going to work beautifully. Now for the back door, my preference is a white cock. As you can see here, the slit that I need to fill is much smaller. This is going to be perfect. Now I know some of you may be thinking it's a little excessive to have 2 different cocks to get the job done. But I am all about the max efficiency in the shortest amount of time. Work smarter, not harder. Well, I hope I was able to assist you in whether choosing white cock or black cock was best for you. Or in my case, I needed both to get the job done to my satisfaction.
Protect yourselves at all times. Wear condoms. Don't wear 2 because it ain't going to work out properly. Just wear a nice one. Or just don't stick it in crazy. Or just don't stick it in anything until you find a good woman that you can vet that's disease-free, willing to be a wife, and all these other things. Just saying. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you next time.